Catch Superman in Technicolor. Up in the sky, look, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman. Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap a tall building in a single bound. This amazing stranger from the planet Krypton, the Man of Steel himself, Superman. Empowered with X-ray vision, possesses remarkable physical strength. Superman fights a never-ending battle for truth, justice, and the American way. What's going on, guys? Multiverse here with yet another action figure review video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the classic animation, the first cartoon Superman by McFarlane Toys. Starting off this video, guys, we are of course taking a look at that beautiful McFarlane packaging, and it is of course that traditional black, white, and blue with the open face windows, seeing the Man of Steel in all of his first suit glory, looking phenomenal. We see DC Multiverse down at the bottom, as well as Superman's name. Flipping over to the side, guys, we see Superman classic animation from 1940, although I want to say this iteration of the comic was in 1941, so we'll just say it's from 1940s. And put an apostrophe S over there. Flipping over to the back, guys, is of course the beautiful image that we have all seen in all sorts of Superman media. Flipping over to the side, guys, not really much going on, of course, except for the DC Multiverse and Superman's name again. Nothing going on at the top, and then down here at the bottom is the barcode for you barcode guys. With all that said, guys, let's go ahead and rip this classic Man of Steel out of his packaging and see how he looks. So right here, guys, is the Man of Steel himself, standing straight up and down on the rotating turntable. And for my first hand impressions, I absolutely love this figure. And I'm not going to dock it for not having like the armor-ish look or so much detail put into the costume, because this is from the 40s. This is where superheroes always wore these skin-tight leotards with no added muscles, no extra padding, nothing like that. It was just pure man bulk and muscle, and McFarlane did an amazing job capturing that on this figure. He is definitely a beautiful piece of eye candy that I feel like I can confidently say that I'm gonna put on the top shelf alongside the other Superman that I have in my collection. With all that said, guys, let's go ahead and get this Superman out of the way so we can take a look at the very few accessories that he came with. When it comes to the accessories, guys, like I said, it's going to be fairly quick. The Superman doesn't really come with much. He does, of course, come with the iconic DC platform that they always come with. Now, right here, guys, he does, of course, come with his own trading card, which is, of course, that iconic Superman pose. Flipping over to the back side, guys, he does, of course, have the read-up that I read at the beginning. So if you want to pause the screen and read it right now, always give you guys that little bit of a second. And then he does, of course, come with a pair of fisted hands. We have them both right here. And then as y'all saw right here on the hips, he comes with the open hands. Now, my only gripe is just that the hands are freaking massive. I hate when McFarlane does that. I don't know why the proportions are so off when it comes to open palm hands, but it's something he needs to look into fixing. With all that said, guys, let's go ahead and move away from the accessories and take a closer look at the Man of Steel's detail. When it comes to the detail, guys, this Superman, like I said, doesn't really have too much going for it. Looking at the suit, the body muscles are sculpted in there. He does look fantastic. It looks straight out of the cartoon, but I just love the combination of colors for the dark blue with the vibrant red that they got going on here. I will say, looking at the picture off to the side and the figure, what I do wish that they would have done was paint the belt gold like it is supposed to be, like you see in the picture here. But I'll end up having to do that myself. But looking at the suit itself, guys, the ripples that you can see going through it, the muscles, the muscle tones, the shading that is in there, it does look fantastic. And I absolutely love that McFarlane has given us cloth wired capes. I've never really been a big fan of the cloth capes, but they've started to grow on me, especially since they've started looking like this. I just appreciate that they're actually just putting the wires in through and closing it off. I hated back in the day of getting a cloth cape figure with a wire through it and it always had that access sticking out. Sure, mistakes happen, but I felt like back in the day it was an all the time thing. They just wouldn't cut the wires properly. So at least we're getting them cut properly and closed off at the end. Going down here now, guys, looking at the boots, I do love seeing that there is the classic tall trim classic boots of Superman. It looks absolutely fantastic. And like I said, guys, this figure is just an absolute win. So if you see him, guys, grab him. He's probably going to go quick. With all that said, though, guys, let's go ahead and move away from his detail and take a closer look at his size, his articulation, and then we'll jump into some size comparison. When it comes to how tall this Superman stands, guys, this classic Superman does stand to the top of the hair. Looks like 7.5 inches tall. When it comes to his articulation, we'll take him off his display stand now. Starting off with the head, guys, it is, of course, on that standard ball joint, so it does rotate all the way around, get some good head tilt in there, looks up and down, no issues at all. He does come with very loose butterfly joints on both sides, so I'm not too much of a fan of that. His arm does go up all the way about that far. It does rotate all the way around, no problem. Bicep swivel is included, as well as double hinged elbows, and his hands we saw are interchangeable, so they do hinge up and down and rotate all the way around. Going to his ab crunch now, guys, this Superman does crunch forward a bit, but he is, of course, that limbo master at the DC parties. His legs do hit the super splits. They go out about that far. They go back about here, exposing the McFarlane crotch gap. We haven't seen that in a while, but it is, of course, stuck by that super rubber buttocks. Double hinged knees, and for his ankles, guys, they do articulate down, they articulate up, he has toe articulation, and of course that beautiful ankle pivot. Starting off with the size comparison, guys, here we have both Superman front and center, with the animation Superman standing a little bit taller than the first appearance Superman. Next up, guys, here we have cartoon Superman next to the cartoon Batman. And as you can see here, they do scale together quite nicely, with Superman standing just a few inches taller, and in this case, centimeters. However, this Superman and Batman do look like they go together beautifully. So they may go side by side on the shelf. Be on the lookout for this Batman video coming real soon. Next up, guys, here we have Superman standing next to the NECA Toys Homelander, and as you can see here, this Superman still towers over Homelander. And last but not least, guys, here we have this Superman standing next to the Marvel Legends Spider-Man from No Way Home, and as you can see here, it just simply will not work. Alrighty, guys, and there you have it, another action figure review video in the books on my channel for you guys to enjoy. When it comes to my final review on this Superman, guys, I'm gonna have to give him a solid 10 out of 10. I absolutely love this Superman, and I love this Superman suit. It is a fantastic first suit for the Man of Steel, and I love that we got a chance to see it in live action on Superman and Lois in season 1. And it still looked amazing then, it looks amazing now, and it looked amazing in the 40s when it first came out. I absolutely love Superman. I'm excited to see how James Gunn pulls it off. I'm looking forward to that movie. I cannot wait to at least take a watch. I will let you guys know if I liked it or hated it. You guys know I was excited for The Flash, and then that movie was crap. So I cannot wait to see what he does, and then I'll let you guys know. With all that said, though, guys, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. I try to get at least 2 videos a week for you guys to enjoy. With all that said, though, guys, I'm getting out of here, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Later.